Welcome back to episode 42. We took a little hiatus because we're busy last few weeks.
Episode
yeah.
42.
Episode 42, man. It's been a while. It seems like it's been a while.
Yeah,
we
well,
did a podcast.
Sort of. Like,
has it been 2
has
weeks?
it been a week or two?
It's been like 2 because we didn't record last week.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and,
new studio, whatever.
Ski guy isn't here either. Oh, yeah, there's a new studio, by the way.
Yeah, Ski dude is not here.
Yeah, he's still on a hiatus. We'll see him next week, though. He's good.
We'll see. Yep.
But you just came back also from
a trip.
A little hiatus.
Yeah. I actually had a whole week off of work, so.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I actually did a lot, dude. Besides, the obvious thing, Sueños, going to the festival, which we'll talk about.
Yeah.
I actually went to go visit our friend, Edgar, Spidey.
Oh, in Iowa City?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
We need him on the podcast. Next time he's in town, we got to ask him.
Yeah, no, I told him, and he's always down to do it. So whenever he's in town, he'll want to.
Yeah.
But did you go over there? I think he mentioned that you went up there with your cousins or something, and that you were trying to go see his coffee shop or something.
Oh, yeah, this was weeks ago. I think it was a few weeks ago, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not recent.
But yeah, I went over there and just visited him for the day. Saw him and another friend. It was strange because I went to Shields, in the Coral Ridge Mall.
Yeah, Shields.
Oh,
I was just gonna go see some like soccer stuff, and all of a sudden I see him. I'm like, what the fuck? Like Edgar.
Oh, I was like accidentally ran into him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because I was gonna go just to see like some padding stuff for some goalkeeper stuff, some gloves or whatever. And then
so funny.
I was gonna like hit him up afterwards, and then I was like, oh shit, like dude, what?
that's
like, how
that's
weird
actually
is
so
that?
funny.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to that marshmallow place? Wait,
Mellow Marshmallow? Nah. I just walked around in the mall pretty much for a little bit, and then we went back to his place so I could drop off my car, and then we went to his coffee shop.
Nice.
Got some coffee, and then he did his errands things. I was walking around downtown while he did that. And then we went to Grove Street, I think is or Big Grove, the brewing company. So we went over there, had a beer, and then after that what did we do? Oh, he had to go back to his coffee shop, so I just walked around downtown again, and then we just hung out.
So he has his own coffee shop now? It's not no longer like a catering service?
I don't know if it's his coffee shop. It might be. I don't know. But I think he's always had that in Iowa City. He's always gone over there.
I think it's like his
weekend
friends,
or something.
and he like goes there. They're like partners or some shit.
Yeah, and then now that he moved over there for work, I mean, he's pretty much there permanently. So
yeah.
But yeah, it was good. It was just nice hanging out with him, seeing some of his friends. Which I think one of them was actually from Davenport. He knows Aaron. So
Bookie,
yeah.
Oh shit.
He apparently got arrested over there or something, like at one of the parties that Bookie had.
Oh, his friend.
One of his friends. Yeah, I think his name was Mike.
Wait, that day you went?
No, not the day I went.
Oh.
No, it was like while they were back in high school or something.
Oh, I gotcha.
But yeah, it was cool catching up, seeing how he's been and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, if we ever just go over there for a weekend, like he said,
Yeah, I always think it's decent. It's fun. It's actually like to go out and like just it's like a nice little cute
college town. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of college kids, I guess, because they're on break. I think
they all graduated like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so I don't know, but that was pretty fun. But yeah, after that, I tried golfing like a couple of days. It was super nice weather.
Bro, I went golfing on Friday, and I played like shit. I haven't really golfed this year, and I know why, because I've been playing like fucking shit. I haven't really been practicing. I haven't been going to driving range or anything.
No?
No.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I've gone to the driving range, I think, twice before I actually, went to a whole 18 holes. And, like, I told you my score or something. I think it was, like, plus 38 or something like that, which super, super high, which, I mean, I don't know. It's probably good for me because I start giving up on the scorecard, not really, keeping track of it. But that game I just did. I'm like, so this is kind of where I land.
Yeah. But, what was I going to say? You know what I want to go golfing at? And I wanted to go this weekend. Not this weekend. Last weekend it was Chicago. Because there's a golf course that lights up at night. It looks
at night?
Yeah, it's a night. It's a night golf course. It's sick.
Huh.
I think it's a park.
Is it like
course.
baseball lights or something? Or
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in person, but I saw the course and it was light up. I don't know exactly what they use.
Honestly, I was thinking about taking my golf clubs when I went to the festival. I was like, you know what? Monday I'm gonna be back. I could just go get a game or something in. But that shit was like 91 degrees or something. I'm like,
hot as fuck on Monday.
I'd rather not.
Hot as hell.
But yeah, there was a Topgolf. I should have just gone to Topgolf.
Bro, I was trying to go to Topgolf, but it's packed. You gotta make a reservation like I don't know, like 5 days beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually seen...
there's a waiting list, but like they're like an hour too long.
I think there's actually one by the outlets. So I mean, one of the days we could just go over there and then just outlets and stuff. But yeah, like I don't know, it was pretty cool. But yeah, the festival was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
What festival was it?
It was Sueños, which is pretty much a reggaeton festival.
A lot of Latin artists. Because that was like the first time that festival's ever happened, right?
Yeah, it's the inaugural one, so the first one.
Why did they decide to do that? Was there a reason for that? They just did it.
I'm just guessing that it's, reggaeton's gotten pretty big now. Yeah. You see artists like Bad Bunny, being the number one artist, in the billboards. And then you see other artists too, like Balvin also. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, it actually is. That's sick.
A lot of the songs that I like, they went ahead and sang. But yeah, like before we actually get to the festival, I don't know. Let's talk a little bit more about Chicago, just because that place, dude. It's
cool for a little bit. Like I don't know, for like a couple of days you're there, but like everything else is ass. Like you said, like the parking was ass.
The parking, dude, that sucks. See,
it sucks, honestly.
My hotel didn't provide. Well, they sort of did if you paid like an upgrade and stuff. But I should have paid for it, honestly, because that way I would have had a parking spot, coming back and forth and stuff. But I don't know. There's some apps that I used, like Spot Angel and Spot Hero. Mm-hmm. They'll tell you where to park for free or where you could get cheap parking.
Oh, yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
And the weekends in Chicago, you have to pay parking.
Dude, you always got to pay, it seems like.
It depends on the spots. It'll tell you like 7 days parking, and then it'll tell you like you can't park here from 6 to whatever. So you got to read like every sign. And
they'll tell your shit. There's
like some small spots that you can park it technically, and you can't get a ticket and stuff. And yeah, like that's why I don't know. The parking just sucks.
It really does, bro. When I was there last week, I stayed in the hotel and they had like a parking garage in it. It was $50 a night. It was $50 a night. I was like, what the fuck?
And that's like the valet and all that, dude. Like, it's crazy. But, I mean, honestly, it's going to be worth it, I think.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, because the convenience of being closer to, like, where you want to be going to. And, like, if you park in the street, there's, like, you get towed. And, like, you're going to have to pay regardless.
Yeah, honestly. But, I don't know. Like, there was a parking garage right next to the hotel where I was at. Uh-huh. But for some reason, I don't know why. There's, like, hours and stuff. So they, like, close it and stuff.
Oh.
Like, I was trying to go eat breakfast one day. And it was, like, 6 a.m., I try to go to my car because I parked it overnight, and they don't open until 7 a.m. So I'm like, what the fuck?
That pissed me off.
The doors were closed to get in. Like, I was like, God damn, like, I got to go back to the hotel now and just, like, I guess lay on the bed for an hour.
Your hotel didn't provide breakfast?
They did, but I'm not, like, it's not that I don't like hotel breakfast or anything. I'd rather go to the city and, experience, like, some kind of just local place, like a diner and stuff.
True.
Which, I went to 2 of them that were pretty cool. I don't know. What was that one place that you talked about that you need a reservation? Wildberry?
Yeah. It's like it's pretty close to where Sueños was, actually. Like, really close.
Really? By Grant Park?
Yeah. Yep. Right by there. Like, right off the...
I'm going to try to go there one day then.
Like, Michigan there. Yeah. It's packed, though. It's hard to get in there. It's so busy all the time. But,
Well, I mean, next time, I'm thinking about going. I'll, like, try to pre-plan it or something. But, no.
Like a whole trip just for Wildberry? Whatever.
Not just for that, but like next time I'm in Chicago or something is what I'm saying.
Dude, there's a place in Chicago. It's supposed to be like a really fancy place. I went there last week, and so like you go up. It's called like the Signature Room or Signature Restaurant, like the 95th floor, and you can see like all of Chicago.
95, dude.
95th floor, all of Chicago.
Yeah, I think I seen you post a photo of in that. Yeah.
Yep. So that video I posted on Snap, literally like you got to ask for like a table seat though. Like you have to ask for that because they could sit you in the middle, so you're not gonna get the view.
Table seat or a window seat with
yeah, and you can see all of the fucking city. It's pretty cool. But if you guys ever go, ask for like if you can see like the south side, because we're like sat by like the east side, which is cool because you saw like the Navy Pier, but it's kind of harder to see it because like it's at the dark, so the water kind of looks like nothing.
Or just go a little bit earlier.
Or go earlier. That's why I said if you were gone earlier, like that would have been cooler. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And I don't know, there's a lot of good places in Chicago to go eat. I ain't gonna lie though, the service was ass. It was ass.
Why?
I don't even know.
The waiters were probably distracted by the view.
Yeah.
Like, wow, look at the pretty buildings.
Look at that ocean. Not even ocean. Look at that lake.
But it's even that, like, I had to like, even for that, like when we got there, I had to look for parking for like 10, 15 minutes.
Fuck yeah.
I was scared that we were gonna be late for the rezo, and I was like, fuck. But parking's like ass.
But yeah, definitely get those apps, Spot Angel and Spot Hero. Those
I never
two.
even heard of that. That's
Spot Hero. So the difference between those two, Spot Angel, like they'll tell you where you can park for free. They'll tell you all about the recommendations and stuff. Like you could just click on the street and like you can't park here, or no restrictions, not until 6, or free parking 7 days a week kind of thing.
That's it.
And then it'll tell you like you could actually rent this place, or a spot.
Yeah.
You could rent it for like 2 hours if you want, or you could rent it for the whole day and you'll pay like $30 or something.
You know what's cool too? A lot of people have like their private parking spots.
Yeah.
Where, like it's not like for the city, but it's like they own that spot. So then you pay like $20 and they'll like hold it for you.
And that's what Spot Hero actually does too. Like people will rent it. It's like an Uber kind of thing. They'll rent it out to you. So like, hey, they'll have 2 parking spots in a driveway or something, and one of them will be for them, and the other one they'll just rent out. So that's if I'm ever in like a big city like that, or if around here it gets that big, then I'll definitely do that. Like I'll rent out a spot or whatever.
Did you walk from the hotel to Sueños? Were you that close?
Oh, I don't know. So this is kind of the whole hotel kind of traffic kind of thing. Is I ended up parking my car like at a free spot real close to there. But then I decided to just take a lift over to Sueños, which was like convenient at the time, but it cost like $25 just to get there at night, because so many people are trying to go back to their hotels and all that. It was like 30 or like 35. It was, I don't know, crazy. So if you add up all those costs, $50 to get there 2 days, and then $60 to get back. Yeah. Like, so that's what, 110? Yeah. Something like that. Damn. I could have just added that to the hotel kind of thing, and
the upgrade.
Oh yeah. Just gone to a better, closer hotel walk there. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. That's what you gotta do. Like if you have like a Sueños thing, like, or like anything where you're gonna be somewhere that's friend spot, you gotta get hotel clothes.
Yeah, and also I wanted to take a bike over there too, because they got.
But they have the rent ones.
Yeah, they got the renting ones, or a scooter, but they charge you by the minute. And then I like looked up on Google Maps like how long it would take me there. Something like, I don't even know, like maybe 30 minutes or 20 minutes or something. Damn. But then I was trying to calculate. I'm like, it's just cheaper to get a fucking lift. Yeah. It's more convenient. Yeah. And then I should have just gone, because the traffic there was horrendous.
There's a lot of bikes. A lot of bikes in Chicago. I almost hit 2 of them. Remember that?
Oh my god! He doesn't pay attention to like the bike lanes, dude.
No, they're easy to look at. What do you mean? How do you not pay attention to them?
I guess he just hates bikers.
I'm not used to it.
He just hates bicyclists, dude.
Dude, you're one of them.
I'm not used to it.
Damn, bro. Come on. I ain't gonna. But you know what? Like I do notice about people over there is they do respect like the crossing lanes. Like I feel like over here everybody jaywalks. No one give a fuck. You go over there, you don't see anybody jaywalking. I think it's so dangerous though. That's why.
Over there they just walk all in big groups, and if it's red, they still keep going. Like
no. That's
what I
sort of. So I mean, if there's traffic and it's stalled or whatever, they'll walk past it, and then but I don't know, like. Yeah, those people I don't know. I like the aggressive driving, right?
I do. You have to be aggressive.
You have to. And if you're not, then you're going to...
You can get scared
and everything. And and then you'll get honked at, and then you'll get more scared.
You get more nervous.
More pressure. Yeah. But I like it. I don't mind it. But, I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like when I used to go there when I was like a teenager, I never used to drive there, and I was always scared to go there. As like, I don't know, I was intimidated by it. But then eventually, when you go there like, a couple times, like, oh, this is normal. Like it's not really that big. Like there's traffic and it gets annoying, especially if you're at an interstate and it's like literally bumper to bumper. Like that's the worst part.
Yeah, the stop and go, dude. Like just to get there, it was like less than a quarter, I think, or a quarter on my car, because my car is like fuel efficient.
Damn.
But then the stop, like the stop and go highway, it took it from like that quarter to the other like quarter, which was half. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I barely moved or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, dude, oh my god,
that sucks.
Traffic, it just sucks. But
especially down there, especially if you pay for gas down there.
Gas was expensive. It was like $5.13 or something. I didn't have to pay like in Chicago, because it was probably more, but I didn't. It was. Yeah. But on the way back, is where I paid for some gas. But
I wanted to do that, but
we're spoiled over here with Iowa.
Yeah, for real.
Bit, yeah.
But how was actually Sueños though?
Sueños was awesome, dude. Like I said, it was just going there, listening to like a lot of the artists that I like, even the smaller artists too. Getting to see them live. And then being able to to sing the songs, and then hearing everybody else sing the songs.
That's like the best part of the concert.
That's the best part of the experience, man. This thing was packed, dude.
You had two stages, right?
No, it was one stage.
One stage?
One big stage. So, Diego,
see, at Lala, I know they have like 7 stages or something.
Yeah.
And there's one end to end.
Yeah, so it's in the baseball fields.
The T-Mobile.
Yeah, T-Mobile one.
Oh, that T-Mobile?
It's where the Strokes
played. T-Mobile.
So it's that one, and it was, I don't know if you know the other stage on
Perry's?
the other side. Yeah, no, Perry's is the EDM one on the other side.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like it was, all of that was filled. Like just back to back, like some space, but not a lot of space, you know? So, I mean, you could still move a little bit, but you were still shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, one of them's called like North Shore.
I don't know what they were called, but dude, oh my God, it was packed. And especially like for the main acts and stuff. Like I was actually like over by, it was like the Verizon deck or something on the first night just because of how packed it was. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to chill out here, see Mike Towers perform, see Ozuna there. And yeah, it was, I don't know, it was super packed. Everybody singing along, like I said. It was just great. And then the first day that I went there, I actually saw the Champions League too because...
I saw they're like streaming it there.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, and it's great because a lot of the people were actually going for Real Madrid, and, you know, that's the team that I was going for too. And then we were all like, fuck Liverpool. And it was great atmosphere. And, oh, man, it started off kind of rough just because they had to update their DirecTV satellite or whatever. Shit, and, the whole crowd's like, boo, I'm like, oh, my God, dude, this is crazy. It's like being at a soccer stadium. And then once it finally started, the countdown was, 99%, 100%, like, hey, and everybody's cheering. Then it starts, and dude, it was a great game. I don't know, did you guys catch
I watched the game.
I didn't watch it, no. Who won?
Oh, my God, Real Madrid.
So you're done talking about Sueños, or?
Yeah, we could just always circle back. Really, but
the game.
Dude, oh, my God. Such a great game, honestly.
So you're watching at Sueños the whole time?
Yeah. I mean, dude, who was performing? Nata. Yeah. He does Amor, what is it?
Amor Tumbado.
Yeah, Amor Tumbado. Which probably, I don't know. I kind of want to see him. I kind of didn't. If he'd perform more of his trap shit, I probably would have gone. But no, I wouldn't, honestly. I would have just seen the Real Madrid game. I just love soccer
that was a real
much.
Performance.
But yeah, no, the game was great. I mean, Liverpool were dominating Real Madrid like in the first half. And then kind of towards the second half, that's kind of where Real Madrid took more control. And then they ended up scoring. They sort of scored an offside goal, which I didn't really get the rule.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Wasn't it because the goalkeeper was up?
No, I seen that, but then the whole point was the defender kicked it back and it hit Benzema back, or was it Benz? I think it was Benz.
Yeah.
So it technically shouldn't have been offside.
Yeah, because
regardless. It was off a defender, but
they counted it as offside.
Yeah, but I think, I don't know. I tried looking up once I got back to the hotel, like why they counted it off or whatever, and apparently it counts as a clearance and then it's affecting the play. I don't know. I still really didn't understand.
I feel like I've seen that type of goal before though, and they never really called it offside.
Yeah. But it was weird. But either way, Roma just ended up getting the win. Vinicius ended up scoring off of a sick cross from Valverde, I think. But yeah, it was, I don't know, it was great. Everybody's just, when Real Madrid scored, everyone exploded. And then we were all chanting like, I see, Gana Madrid. I see. And that was like,
just 1-0?
It was just 1-0. A lot of the Champions League finals, I think, in the past ended up 1-0. There's not like multiple goals kind of thing, but yeah, I don't know. It was great. It was awesome. After that, then, go back to the music festival. I think I actually got some food or something.
Dude, I saw pillars sound like queso.
Did they have I
wanted birria tacos. Yeah. And oh my God, the fucking line was like 3 times as long as everybody. Everybody else. I'm like, you know what? I don't want them that bad. Like, I'll just go get some chicken teriyaki or something.
So, like, comparing it to, like, Lala, did they have, like, the food town or whatever?
No, they had way more in Lala just because it's a bigger event.
Yeah.
They just had 2 sections, I guess, where you could have got food. But, no, it was a little bit shorter. They had shorter list of, like, vendors. But, yeah, a lot of it was Mexican, related. So tacos, all of them had pretty much tacos. There was a pizza person. They had like Italian ice, which is just ice shaped ice.
No Giardinos or nothing.
I don't think they went. No, I don't think so.
No bao.
What? No, the only Chinese or Asian or whatever was the chicken teriyaki place, which I forgot what it was called. which I did end up getting, but it tasted more like orange chicken, which is kind of weird. But yeah, regardless. No, the food was pretty decent. They still charge hella money, like $15, $20 just for that
so
stuff.
Expensive down there.
Yeah, especially in festivals. But yeah, I don't know. It was great, really great, honestly. Yeah. The biggest gripe I had pretty much was the DJs in between.
Yeah, someone was telling me that like between every set of the artists, like the DJs are playing for like almost an hour long.
Yeah, on some people, yeah, because there were some people that like ended up like either finishing their set early and then like getting there late and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was like I said, the DJ, they play the same songs like throughout the whole day, which got annoying. So like it was always like this one Bad Bunny song that they played, and then they would always play Pepas too, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, like just you're playing the same shit, like come on, like play something different. And I don't know. The dude, even he said, like, you know what, I'm drunk. I love playing this song, so fuck it.
Isn't that the DJ?
Right, yeah.
That's funny.
Drunk DJ.
Oh, man. Fuerza Regida, like, I don't really listen to them, but they're like a banda. And, dude, oh, my God. That shit was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
That shit was fun. Dude was drinking his Johnny Walker Blue, like the Blue Label. Because, you could see the little blue tint on there.
That's fire.
But, yeah, he was getting drunk up there, smoking weed, too. And so much weed there, dude. So much weed. Like, oh my god, like I can't smoke just because there's like drug tests coming up and stuff. But oh my god,
that's probably gonna show up now.
No, I mean,
just breathing it in.
Doubt it. Either way, I'll be like, it's not me.
People smoke everywhere. Like when I was at the club, like even in line, like waiting to get out, like outside the club when you're waiting. Everybody was smoking weed. It's like, damn. Like, and there's cops there.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They were smoking in front of cops, and they didn't really care. Dude, the cops over there were super chill. Like, super cool. They were taking photos with everybody. Like, hey, like, can you hold this flag? And, like, it was cool. It was cool to see. But some of them were actually dancing, too. Like, whatever, recording themselves and stuff, too. Which is great to see, You like to see, like, those kind of good cops and stuff. Yeah. I did see somebody get arrested, too, though.
I saw somebody get arrested because, like, they were selling candy or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. But I just seen this dude get, like, in handcuffs and trying to, like, wrestle and stuff. I'm like, oh, damn.
Fight him down.
I'm just, like, looking.
I wonder why somebody get arrested at a festival, though.
They could have snuck in. This dude had, like, a backpack, which was kind of prohibited or whatever. So I don't know what he had in there or what he was doing. I don't think it was anything malicious, but, maybe he had a warrant. Who knows? Yeah, but, yeah. And then, the one thing that I guess was on the back of everybody's mind was like, what if somebody gets trampled? There's actually a person behind me that I ended up like passing out.
I heard a lot of people were passing out.
Yeah, so there was
Was it hot?
Whose was it? It was hot, like especially the second day. Yeah. It got up to like I think the 90s or 80s. We were by the ocean, which made it kind of cool with the breeze, but a lot of people, I guess, they just were not staying hydrated. Surprisingly, like the people that I hung out with, they didn't even bring like Camelbacks or anything. They were just buying those, canned waters. And
did they even have like water stations?
Yeah, they did. All right. They had like 3 of them, I think, that I remember. But yeah, I took my Camelback. I was prepared, but there was a lot of people passing out. The DJs were always like, stop it, go ahead. Like they were flashing the flashlights or whatever to point to where to go, and they were getting them out and all.
That's good.
I didn't hear anything about like reported injuries or deaths or anything.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, like I said, there was just one person behind me. Like when we were listening to J Balvin, actually, like so the last performer of the last night. Some dude like I just like felt something like go forward, and then I look back. I'm like, oh shit, people pointing flashlights down. Damn. And then he just gets up real quick and he's like, huh, and then just starts walking out, and I'm like, all right,
water. Damn.
Yeah, and like I said, it's packed, so I mean, it's back to back, and you'll feel everything, and I'm just like, holy shit, dude.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
And I think the closer you are to at like stage and like more crowded it becomes,
that's gonna
that's
be
when a lot of people pass out.
Yeah,
like the area that most people pass out at.
Yeah, but those people actually were closer, so I mean, they could get like to the front more easier. But these people are like dead center or something, and you still got to go through whole lines of people, and it's crazy. But yeah, luckily, I mean, I don't think there was any deaths or anything, so I mean, that was a good thing. But it was overall a great festival, dude. Nice.
Are they gonna do it again? They're gonna do it like every year now, right?
I think there's a wait list for the next year, which I'm definitely gonna go. Hopefully, they get like. Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of artist they get.
Bunny.
They're gonna get Bad Bunny.
That's like I mean, obviously that's what you want, Bad Bunny. But how much he charges? Who knows?
They had J Balvin. They had big artists there, bro.
Yeah, J Balvin, Jay Cortez. They had Ozuna. They had Farruko. They had Wisin and Yandel, Sech. like big artists like Karol G is obviously going to be another one that people are going to want, especially because this one didn't really have that many women. I'd love to see like some more, women artists there too. Like Mariah is one of them that I listen to.
Mariah?
Yeah, it's like Mariah Angelique or whatever. She's another reggaeton artist. I'd like to see like a lot more Argentinian artists too, which I think they had like one here, which was he's Colombian, Blessed. They had Bad Lab, but he got canceled or something. But yeah, either way, I definitely want to see like more artists and more smaller artists too. Probably possibly like a third day, like Lala. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be crazy if they do that.
But yeah, definitely gonna go next year.
I feel also like the day they did it, like the weekend of Memorial Weekend, is like a perfect time to have a festival.
Yeah,
like
it was, and there was a lot of visitors. Differences. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. And it worked out for me too because I had a soccer game, but they ended up like forfeiting or something, so we ended up winning. So it worked out. I didn't have like soccer games in the PM either because Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It was fun.
That's fire.
Really fun.
That's fire.
Ooh. But yeah, that's enough of Sueños, I guess. But speaking of finals and stuff, I guess we could talk about Kanye first, really, if we want to transition over there.
That's crazy.
Donda Sports.
Low-key, Kanye might be at Sueños next year.
Maybe.
He'll never go.
He's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. He might. That'd be cool if he does.
I actually played one King Bong song over there.
Did it really?
Yeah, dude, the whole fucking crowd went crazy.
At Sueños?
So that was like the one thing, like besides the repeated songs or whatever, start playing King Bong. It was like, oh shit,
dude,
was
King Bong in Chicago goes crazy.
Yeah, that shit.
No matter
was
where
crazy.
you are, everybody. Yeah. That's dope. But
Donda, dude. Donda Sports. I don't know what it is, really.
It sounds like a sports agency, right?
It sounds like a sports management, So I tried looking it up, right? I went to his website. He sells merch, of course. So it's sweaters, socks. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like Jordan kind of thing, where they provide him with clothes and stuff, or who knows? It's probably most likely just management or whatever.
I mean, he has... Yeah, I think what it is like... okay, so Kanye obviously has like his own clothing brand, like you said.
Yep.
But like he already had like 2 players on the contract, and they're actually pretty big players. With Aaron Donald being
NFL
player, and he just won the championship this past season. Oh. And then Jaylen Brown, who's in the Celtics, are going to the finals right now.
Oh yeah.
So it was, he got like 2 pretty big name players, and but like with Donda, the thing is, I wonder why he called it Donda Sports instead of like Yeezy, because
I think he just wants to make his mom's name famous.
Pay homage to his mother. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He just never wants her to be forgotten, I think, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. They named both his albums Donda.
Yep.
Yeah, but if it's an agency, I feel like those players have like the best like clothing. They have like the best clothing.
They're gonna have
And if he comes out like some like basketball shoes or whatever it may be,
he's already got Yeezy.
I know, but he has Yeezy basketball shoes too, which is cool. But if it's just an agency, it's gonna be interesting how like they manage their players because
Yeezy cleats
for football. For football.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty dope. Yeah. I don't know. It'll probably be smaller stuff first though, like sweatbands or headbands.
But it's gonna be interesting how they manage their players,
like a crew neck sweater or something.
Yeah, they already have that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, but yeah, it's probably most likely just agency.
Yeah.
Probably just get them like TV deals, not music deals, but I don't know. Who knows?
They're gonna be. I feel like they're gonna be real popular. They're gonna stick out. Like if you're in the Donda Sports, you're gonna stick out. And I feel like already like Kanye's such an exclusive celebrity. Like to be in this, he's not gonna just pick any player.
It's true.
It'll be like a pretty big name player. Yeah. So it'll be like an exclusive agency. I'm pretty sure. Kind of like LeBron's friend Rich Paul. Like he only signs like big name players.
Oh, but, I don't know. I don't know too much about that whole stuff. But I mean, it's definitely gonna. I guess it's gonna be big.
It's just cool how like Kanye just fucking branches out to anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's a mogul. He's just an entrepreneur.
But you gotta admit, he's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, but you gotta be crazy to
to be that creative. You have to.
Crazy like a fox.
I don't get it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
about? Carfax thing.
No, Kanye sells cars.
But speaking of Jaylen Brown, him going to the finals, you guys don't really watch basketball as much as I do, but you guys know who the Warriors are. You guys are familiar with them.
The Warriors and the Celtics are going to the finals, right?
Do you guys have any predictions?
Do I? Yes, I wore this gold shirt for the Golden State Warriors.
Celtics.
I think they're the favorite. They're the favorite right now.
Oh, Celtics? Damn it. Celtics was the favorite.
Yeah. See, I got Celtics too, just because defensively they've been the best defensive team in the league for a long time, and I don't know, but Warriors can win. They're a dynasty, bro. Like you can easily win. They have Curry, they have Clay, they have Draymond, they have Steve Kerr as their head coach. They have really great like role players. Like it's gonna be a good match. I think Celtics win in 6 games though. I really do. I hope they win.
6 games.
I hope they win.
6 games.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Hasn't a lot of the finals been going like that?
Yeah, it's usually like 6 games.
I think the first playoff game. Who was it? They swept them like in the I guess the big. Who was it? It wasn't.
Oh, Brooklyn got swept, didn't they?
Yeah, Brooklyn got swept. The Nets with KD and Kyrie. The Celtics swept them.
Damn.
Yeah, the Celtics. It's kind of funny too because KD left the Warriors.
Yeah.
And Kyrie left the Celtics, and the 2 teams they left were both in the finals.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they got swept in the first round. So it's kind of ironic how that worked out. But yeah. So you got Celtics, Warriors. I got Celtics too.
Yeah, it's coming up Thursday, right? Game 1
for Game 1
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. But
so that's usually when I start to watch the basketball games, right? Playoffs, like actually the finals. Yeah,
even like the first game, a lot of people don't watch. They watch like the fourth
until
game.
the last one. Yeah, until the decisive ones.
Yep,
yeah,
exactly. But speaking of, you were at Sueños this weekend. I was at the movies.
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah. Me and Diego seen this one movie.
You seen it?
Yeah, we both saw it.
Okay, when did you guys watch it?
We watched it on Thursday, actually, when it came out. Surprisingly,
really?
It's because we were supposed to record, right? Because we were getting everything set up, and then we're like, well, I guess, let's go watch a movie.
Mm-hmm. Where did you guys watch it at?
We were here in the local theater.
So I went on Saturday, and I seen Bob's Burgers before the show.
Yeah.
But not a lot. So going into this, I really was like, okay, it's probably going to be like the show. And it was different.
Yeah.
It was pretty different.
Were you surprised that it was pretty much a musical?
Yeah. I was like, I know they don't sing in the show. Like, this has to be new. And I had to ask somebody that I was with.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, because, I mean, I honestly, like, I did watch Bob's Burgers, right? The show, but then I stopped watching it. Uh-huh. But then I remember Ryan bringing it up on the podcast, on the episode. Like, he was he was talking about it, yeah. Like, Bob's Burger movie. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's coming out, huh? And then I checked, I'm like, oh, shit, it's out. And then, but yeah, shout out to Ryan. But yeah, the movie was
What do you guys think about it?
Honestly, it's not bad. It's literally, if you like Bob's Burgers, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, then I guess you're not really gonna get the jokes and stuff. But it's still good.
It's still pretty funny.
It's like a 90-minute episode of Bob's Burgers. Yeah. I like the whole story and everything. It was fun.
Kind of wild. The story was kind of wild. I think I was surprised.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's like what it's plotting to get somebody killed.
It's like a framing.
That
member for like a murder they committed.
Yeah,
they're solving one crime.
Yeah.
Well, Luis's or whatever. The whole thing was her removing her hat too.
Yeah,
which it's iconic. Yeah, on the show. I don't know. I liked it. Honestly, I did like it. Like I said, if you're a fan of them, of course, go see it. Yeah. If not, then I mean, it's still a good movie. Yeah. It's sort of like a musical because there was like 4 songs or something, singing. Or 5 songs.
What do you guys think about the music? Was it pretty decent?
It was good enough. Like musicals, or I don't really like them.
It's weird how we always get tricked into musicals, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what other ones have you seen?
We've seen The Greatest Showman, which was a movie that had Wolverine in it.
Oh, sweet. Hugh Jackman in a circus movie? Let's go.
Barnlin and Bailey or whatever, bros. And
musical.
Then they start singing, I'm like, this is different.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
There's so many, I don't know, there's so many movies that do that now.
You know what movie I didn't know was a musical, but actually that was kind of decent. I don't know what you guys think, but Hairspray with John Travolta.
Hairspray, yeah. Oh, I knew that was going to be a musical. They even...
Shit, that was so young.
That's how it was advertised.
John Travolta, the musical guy, like...
Oh, is he?
Grease,
yeah. And also Boogie Nights.
Nursing Grease, actually. Boogie Nights.
Wow, dude, honestly, Grease is my favorite musical. Number 1 favorite musical. Hell yeah. Honestly, I always watch that. Every year at least I watch it, dude.
Yeah.
My favorite musical.
Ooh, speaking of classic, the guy from the guy from Goodfellas.
Oh yeah.
Ray Liotta?
Is that
Liotta?
He ended up passing away.
Yeah, he's honestly I love his movies. He was in that type of like criminal, like mafia type of movies. I love those type of movies. Like Goodfellas, like probably top 10 movie for me.
Was he the one for Mindhunter?
I don't know. Wait, it sounds like the character that they were playing, but no.
Oh, okay.
He's in have you seen Observe and Report?
No.
The one with is it Channing Tatum or no?
Seth Rogen.
Oh, okay.
That one sounds like a comedy.
I think it's on Netflix right now or something.
Oh, it was at one point because I did rewatch it on Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I seen it recently.
But
is that's where he gets dropped off in a corner or something, and they end up beating him, right? Like some gangsters, cholo gangsters.
Yeah, it is.
He's trying to be a cop or something. He's a mall cop.
So they beat the fuck out of him.
He's a mall cop trying to become a cop.
I think the little kid like comes. The first one comes up and, like rocks and shit. Yeah.
I remember seeing it. Yeah.
And like there's a scene where like Ali, that comedian Ali.
Oh, Aziz Ansari.
Yeah, Aziz Ansari, and. He like comes up to him. He's like, "You're a fucking terrorist. Get the fuck out of here." He's like, "Bro, I'm just trying to sell jewelry here."
He was also on Bob's Burgers.
Huh?
Aziz Ansari's
he plays a small character. I think
he's the brown little kid.
Yeah, I don't think he was in the movie, but he in the show.
He was? Yeah.
Oh,
it was still him. He was still credited.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh man,
he passed away. But yeah, I gotta watch Grease. I guess I never seen it. There's a lot of classic
songs, dude. I just love that show. I mean, that show.
My parents know about it. They call it Vaselina or something. Vaseline. Like,
I don't know.
The first time I heard that, I'm like, wait, what? Like Vaseline? Like, no, it's Grease.
Yeah.
That's like funny. Apparently they showed it in Mexico too.
No, what was that other? I'm pretty sure there was one more musical that we got like tricked into seeing.
High School Musical. You had to know.
No. Well, yeah, the movie that I thought it was just about high schools. No shit. What was it? It was I think one last year or something.
I got a movie list.
I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know.
You have a movie list?
Yeah, I write down all the movies
that we've seen.
White Boy Rick.
Yeah, that's about drugs.
Bro, have you seen movies coming out called The Black Phone?
That's coming out in June. Yeah, June I want to see it. That movie.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks really good, actually.
Yeah, I can't wait for it.
You said last year, right?
It was last year. You legit just have a whole note.
Fat Girl. What's that movie about?
Oh no, Fat Girl's it's a French movie. It's
really?
It's fucked up at the end.
No Way Home, American, Licorice Speaks.
Wait, go more up.
Damn, you guys seen all these movies?
Well, that's Diego. Dude, my list is a little bit longer just because there's some movies that Diego doesn't want to go see.
Wait, Sonic the Hedgehog just came out.
The 2, the second one. Go more up. Oh, man, I don't even know.
Candyman for you. What is that?
Candyman? No.
She's Out of Your League is a great movie.
Oh yeah, he recommended it to me.
Do you like that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a great movie.
Spark Brothers was... It wasn't a musical.
Man. I know.
She's actually... Wait, we're talking about the same movie?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is it one with the guy that he's like works at like the airline?
Airport? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter what it was, but dude, man.
There we go.
I don't know. I kind of like musicals now, honestly. It's just kind of weird. Like I never used to like them just because I thought they were gay and shit, which and then I guess I was just like maybe like let's just see these movies or whatever, and then I'm listening to the music. I'm like, huh.
Yeah, the music has to be good.
I just sneak up on you. That's it.
I like the way they try to incorporate the plot and everything into the scenes and it, like how they make the songs about it. And I think that's kind of like I kind of found the art of them to be kind of I don't know.
I think that's probably a reason why I really liked The Lion King growing up because like the songs were so catchy. It's like easy to remember. Like all the songs, like all the musicals they had in there.
Yeah, I think we never seen them, but I mean, we never seen the songs. No, we didn't really.
I bet you know some of the songs.
Probably when we were kids, I just can't.
Hakuna Matata. I can't.
Oh wait, I remember the video game.
Yeah, the video game. We played that.
You guys
shit.
both never seen Lion King?
No, dude, we didn't really watch Disney as kids.
Oh, yeah, they're Disney kids. Cartoon Network.
Pretty much, I guess, but
Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't watch like that stuff.
Bro, speaking of music and shit, we had game night last night with all our friends.
Music game, dude.
Yeah.
Would you ever play that game again?
Okay, let me explain. So the game is there's a group of people, and two groups pick a song that's under a certain category, and the other group that's out is
the judge.
The judge, and so after two songs are played, after both teams play their songs, each individual of the group of the judging group picks whether they like it or not. So it's very subjective. Very subjective.
Yeah, so they'll choose who's the winner of the thing, right? So for example, let's say you draw a card. Mm-hmm. It's like choose a 90s song by the female artist or something.
Yep.
And oh man,
solo female artist, whatever it may be. And
there's like no words in there either way though. But some people were like, no, it says this. I'm like, dude, it literally just says solo artist. I mean, or it doesn't say solo. It just says female artist, whatever. But yeah, go on.
But it was supposed to be a friendly game, friendly night. It's like the first time we all like been together in a while, right?
Yeah.
Like we haven't really been hanging out with each other like all our friends at once, and People just take the game a little too serious. Some people got too competitive, it feels like.
Someone got 2 cardboard boxes and made an L as someone else.
Oh. Wait, who? He did that?
Yeah.
No wonder Bookie got so fucking mad. I didn't see Alex do that. Yeah, right. Things being said, it was fucking... like, as a game like that, I get subjective and, like, there's no, like, rules that you got to go by or any logical reasoning behind it. But
you
like,
got to know, like, the other group, though.
That's the thing. See, like, for me, like
what everybody...
Me and Armando were in a team. We was like, dude, put the 57 on. Christian will like it.
Yeah, there's one because it was like the '90s one actually, and they're like play a song from the '90s.
Yeah,
and they wanted to do first they did like the Still Dre one, and I was like, okay, everybody likes like Still Dre. That's a cool song. But then I looked over like you, him, Alex, Edgar, Donnie. I was like Nirvana. Had to go Nirvana. Yeah. Nirvana's like 90s. They all would love Nirvana. And so being Nirvana, they're like, yep. That was like so easy.
That was the second one because both of you guys like chose Dr. Dre and then there was what was it?
It was a tie basically.
No, but G thing and then still DRE.
Yeah. And that's why I was like Nirvana. And it's gonna be so different from like the rap thing because everybody can go.
Honestly, I feel like they probably chose a lot of us chose rap and hip hop, which I mean, it's not too surprising. But there was like some people I know they don't listen to that. You know, some people like country more than whatever.
But the thing is, I feel like the audience is there, but like that's like the majority of people there listen to that.
Yeah, so that's kind of that's what we had to choose and stuff. And that's kind of what I was thinking with everybody else too. Like, you know, like, all right, I know, you know, this person will like it because we had one song where I think, Alex, right? He was on our team. He wanted to choose an X song, "Sad" or whatever. And then he's like, no, I think I said Juice WRLD, right? Because I knew Buki would like it. I knew Gio would like it. I feel like Oscar would have probably liked it. And then, like, I don't know. Like, I felt like they would have, like, more people would have liked it as opposed to just...
a lot of people send it for Nanda. They're like, okay, it's a classic
and then once I heard, I'm like, well, shit, we were going to lose regardless. You know,
But it was a fun game, like, because it was honestly a game I never played before. But I just feel like the arguing and like I get like it's a competitive game you're trying to win, but like it just makes it less fun.
Yeah, I think if it was a smaller group, I don't know, it'd have probably been more fun.
Hey yo,
we're groups of 6.
Hey, Boogie was so mad. Boogie was so mad, like the whole time. He like he did not relax at all. Once he was mad, it did not go away. Like he was mad for like an hour and a half during the game. I was like, holy, that's so.
Well, I mean, what I remember him saying is like, well, he started it.
Like when Alex did the L thing, and he was like,
I didn't even see that. Yeah, I didn't even see that, but whatever. Either way,
him and Zuri were arguing. It was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny.
Look, because then people started like within their own groups. They're like, wait, is a feature or a collab different?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, I don't know.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but like I honestly said it because I wasn't gonna pick them.
People just come up with random they start creating rules just so they can kind of get advantage. And I'm like, dude, honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, if it doesn't say it, go ahead. Yeah. Like, I was okay with it being a feature and stuff.
The reason I said that is because I wasn't gonna pick them, so I was just trying to like soften the blow, but made me even more mad.
Yeah, because then he was like, "Oh, now you're gonna." I remember that. I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, all right, like whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wanted to hear like more different songs, but I don't know. People were picking
because
like
the audience there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I said like if it's smaller groups, then that'll probably be more fun. Yeah, because I think there was one that was like choose a recent song, but then it was like 2020 and up, and I'm like, oh damn, I actually listened to like new music, so I would have known a lot for 2022.
See, and we were gonna play new music, but we were like, okay, we don't know who listens to all new music.
But see, that's kind of where you kind of. I like the idea of it where you could kind of introduce somebody to new music and then you could, like, oh, you know what? I know how this song starts off. Let me go ahead and start it. They're only going to listen to 5 seconds of it. And that's kind of where I don't know.
One unique thing about our group is that we had Donnie. And then one of the songs you guys had to choose, like, which song were your parents like?
Yeah. And to let everybody kind of understand what he means by that is, like, everybody in our group is Latino. Yeah. So our parents grew up listening to, like, you grew up while your parents listened to, like, Latino music in the kitchen or the cleaning. Yeah. And Donnie is Middle Eastern. So
so they chose 2 Mexican songs, like, straight up Mexican. So, like, this was never gonna work. We had to redo the whole get a new card.
No, he had to choose, and if he chose one, it was gonna go to the tie.
Yeah,
and he's like, I don't know this one. Like, great, no, it's a tie. Like, let's choose another one. Like, all right, let's include Donnie in this now.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. And that was a bad card though. I feel like If you have a diverse group of friends like that, it's like
you guys kept skipping cards though. Like, why didn't? Man, I want to see people cry.
From one of them,
you guys were like, yeah, like what's the best emotional song? What's
I kind of, dude. No, I
and
wanted.
then you guys
to,
were like, no.
I wanted to, but they didn't. I was like, we should.
Yeah,
do this,
and like let's skip
a
like,
song from your childhood. Like we had a whole age range there.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, that was tough too. Yeah, because we had people different ages there. So
some in their 30s, some
like
in
early
their 20s,
yeah, mid 20s,
all in between.
Yeah. So yeah. But it was cool. It was a good night most of the night. The food kind of sucked, I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't get any food. I came back from Chicago that day.
Good.
I had cookies and hot dogs.
Oh, those cookies were fire.
They were good.
Do you have any of those homemade cookies?
I didn't have anything, dude.
Fire.
I just had Brisk's iced teas or some shit. I don't know. Like I said, I ate before I actually came back because I was like, this last night or last day in Chicago. Let's get something good.
This dude he came to my house and like I need to take this thing out of my car.
Dude, yeah, on the way back, my undercarriage, like I don't know, it's been fucked up for a while. I've already removed some of like the undercarriage that protects pretty much like the bottom stuff. But yeah, when I came back, like I heard something. I'm like, oh fuck, like something's happening. I thought it was my brakes at first.
Yeah.
But then when I like came to
like
this
or
entrance,
something?
Yeah, when I came to this entrance, I noticed like because it went away, like because you know how fast you go and it like whatever. Yeah. When I came in here in the stop, it was like dragging. I'm like, oh fuck, something else is going on. Like I think my bumper, some shit probably came off. When I parked or whatever, I'm like, oh, it's the undercarriage. Like fuck.
Yeah.
So then I tried like pushing it, pulling it, and everything. Yeah. I'm like, whatever, we'll try to fix that. But yeah, I ended up going to my parents' house just to go get some ramps and like just detaching it. And yeah, I definitely need a new car, dude. I'm gonna start looking into getting a new car.
What specific brand are you looking for?
You
sticking with Ford?
I was looking into the Mach-E, which is a Mustang SUV. Pretty much.
Oh, is that electric?
Yes, it is.
Low key,
and it's back ordered until the 2023. So,
hey, your car will
is it worth the wait?
Bro, probably. It is gas wise. Yeah, bro. Gas is like $6 here soon,
dude. Oh my god, like I want it. It's just. I don't know, man. I don't want to wait. And
do you think what's the price difference between that and like a Tesla though? It's pretty close, isn't it? Because like a basic model Tesla, I think is like 79.
Tesla Model 3.
So there's different. So there's like a car 40? One says the X. I think the X is the most comparable one because it's the SUV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
But
actually, the Model Y now.
Is it?
Yeah. Huh. Which is the bigger Model 3. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, you're right.
Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, no, so I've done limited research. I just pretty much look up the comparisons online, and what people are saying is pretty much just because the Tesla has been out more, it's gonna have more data, or whatever,
and it's gonna have like more like. Actually, I don't know about like the ports, the charge of the
So the Tesla ones are actually going to be more available. Are
they different?
Yeah, they are.
See, I hate that they do that.
But Tesla has a supercharger.
Yeah, and there's usually some universal plugs kind of that you can adapters and stuff. But but besides the point, there's going to be more availability with the Tesla ones actually to charge your car than there are with different types of electric cars. Is what I've read. Do you think that's true or?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Teslas, yeah.
Just because they've been out for longer.
Yeah, they have a whole network.
Yeah.
Yep, that too. But yeah, I don't know. I do want the Mach-E, but we'll see. I don't know.
The way I see it, it's like the spiritual successor to your Focus.
Technically,
it's a hatchback.
I just don't.
It is a hatchback. It's like, I was gonna say crossover, but yeah, it's more like a hatchback.
I don't like SUVs though. I don't want an SUV. I don't want I don't know. It's either
they advertise it as an SUV, but it's a car. Like you could tell it's a car.
Yeah, it's not an SUV. It's like a sedan.
Still, I don't know. I'd rather just have a car or a truck maybe. But if it's a truck, I don't want like a big ass truck either because I'll probably want like a Ranger or something.
Nice. I know you guys are Ford guys, but the new Chevy Colorados are pretty decent. They're not that big of a truck.
It's not that I'm just a Ford guy. I think I'm just an American vehicle guy.
Yeah, you're an American-made vehicle.
Yeah. Well, technically it's not really American-made because it's
but American branded.
Yeah.
Well, Tesla's American-made, no?
Teslas are American.
It is.
There you go,
America.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm not trying to get a Tesla though because that's like with the electric stuff. It's gonna be hella money just to get shit like replaced.
Gas is hella.
It doesn't matter. Like, dude, you get a flat
Teslas don't have dealerships or nothing.
Yeah, so you gotta wait for them to there's long waits just to get shit, fixed. But if you get it fixed third party, then you get kicked out of their network stuff, and then it's just the whole issue. So I do some research like that. I haven't really done too much because I for a while been wanting to get a car, but now I'll probably end up getting it sooner than I planned. But yeah, I already got my car paid off, everything, so I'm straight and everything. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll start looking into vehicles more in depth, I guess. Coming up soon.
How long have you had your car?
10 years. Yeah.
So you got that brand new?
Sort of. I mean, it was like what,
certified pre-owned.
Yeah, technically, but yeah, it's certified pre-owned. So when I bought it, so you want to buy certified pre-owned because it means that it's under certain mileage and it's still considered new, but it's been used shortly.
Basically, it's been used by a lease and they didn't want to renew it or something.
Yeah, stuff like that. So and I think I got it when it was like a year or two old.
That's not bad.
So yeah, it was pretty much new, and it's cheaper than new because it's not new. Yeah. Pretty much. So that if you get a pre-owned, get certified pre-owned, or you can't get a pre-owned if it's a real good deal. Just know how to choose a car, I guess. But whatever. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up choosing.
Good little car.
Yeah, it lasted a long time and a lot of trips. Yeah. Good gas. Like I said, good gas. Like I said, quarter mile just get over to Chicago. That's
for sure. You could
crazy.
tell that thing had good gas.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Definitely lasted me. I don't know. I like it. Oh yeah.
You could be like your brother and get a Mazda.
I was thinking of Mazda 2. Have you seen those little cars?
Mazda 2?
No, I'm just kidding. It's just trolling.
What the fuck is that?
No, it's a shorter ass car.
So small.
No.
Get a Miata.
Honestly, no. I wanted to get a Mazda 6 or a 3 like in the past, but now that Diego's got a Mazda 3, I'm just like, you know what? Nah, we can't have the same car.
Miata.
No, I don't want a Miata, dude.
Okay, your midlife crisis car, get a BMW, like M4.
Fuck that, dude. No, my friend has one. I don't want
that new C8 Corvette.
Those are expensive too.
It's to maintain.
The
new Corvettes are nice.
They're more available than the Monkeys.
I don't like Corvettes. I hate Corvettes. I don't know why people like Corvettes.
You don't like the new ones? The new designs?
I don't like Corvettes, just in general.
Why?
They look like ugly to me.
The new ones don't, though. I know what you mean. I think so too.
No.
I think the old design does, but I think the new design looks nice. It does not look like Corvette anymore.
I don't like Corvettes, dude.
It looks like a fucking Lambo.
Right. No, I don't know. We'll see. I want a car that's at least big enough to go onto a sidewalk of a bridge,
Oh,
right?
Wow.
Just in case there's something. What? Just in case there's an emergency,
Bro,
dude.
let's talk about that.
Talk about what? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Recently, since you're in Chicago.
Yeah,
over the weekend.
Wait, no, this
happened like 2 weeks ago.
Jesus.
What happened? Let's tell us the story, Christian.
Honestly, to be honest, all I know about it from people that I work with.
Yeah.
So I don't know too much into it. I didn't read into it or anything like that. But this is what I know so far is where we live, we built a new bridge.
Oh yeah.
And it has like these walking paths now. Mm-hmm. So you get from the Iowa side to the Illinois side, but they're huge walking paths. Yep. And so one night, this lady, I think she was drunk. She was drunk.
She was
drunk as fuck. And I think they said she was trying to avoid a roadblock. So what she did is
she drove on the walking path.
She drove on the walking path, but there's 3 kids there. Not even kids. They're like 20-year-olds, right?
When I heard one of them just finished high school.
Ooh. Okay, so between 18 and 21
so they got held back, huh?
And
no kids left behind.
Ran them over. 3 kids over. 2 of them. One died the day of. Yeah. Other died later on, and I think there's one right now in the hospital. I think he's gonna make it. I'm not 100% sure on that, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, she fucking was on the walking path and ran 2 people or 3 people over. And yeah, I know she for sure got 2 counts of reckless homicide, but I think altogether like 10 counts of something.
Yeah, I seen something like that. Yeah, she's
going home. she's going to jail for the rest of her life.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So should I get a wider car then, so I don't go to the bridge by accident?
Honestly, that walking path should have had like a bollards or something.
See, now people were talking about that. Should it have had something to prevent that? Like,
but that's hindsight. Who would think somebody would do that?
Yeah, honestly,
but that should have been.
No, it's not that it should have been. It's literally it happened. So
standardized,
now we know. But yeah, standardized.
What? Like just having on a walking path like bollards, like
no. So the whole point that they don't have that is because of emergency maintenance in case a car needs to go through it. And, has to either fix a bridge or go, like a police, right?
There's also removable ones or jersey barriers.
Yes, there is. But you're not going to be thinking of that once you actually start building it. And plus, it's going to be more money and shit. But regardless of that, you're not gonna think of like, oh shit, there's gonna be drunk drivers that are gonna drive on this fucking pathway
and
for
run people
pedestrians.
Because think about it, if there was nobody on that bridge, we would never heard about it. Well, she probably just got arrested for having DUI, and that's it.
True. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they would have covered it.
Yeah. But but it is sad though. I mean, those kids. I heard like they're coming back from like. Well, the thing is, it was 2, 3 a.m. in the morning.
It happened at 2 a.m. in the morning around.
And those kids were walking. I don't really know what's going on there.
You know, that's what I mean. There's not much to do, especially if you're like that young. Yeah. You might as well just go check out the new. Yeah. But this person obviously they were drinking, and partying. Unfortunate what happened.
She was too old to be doing that. She was like 47. 46.
You're never too old to drink.
No, driving. I don't know. I feel like,
dude. I mean, you're no. There's no age limit on that. And I'm not saying I advocate it or anything. It's just people always make stupid decisions, and that's unfortunately one of the things you make whether you're young, under the age of actually drinking, and then you'll make whenever you're old.
Here's actually this is kind of like change the topic, but So there's like a big like gun debate going on in the United States right now, and there's somebody I work with that's friends with somebody that lives in like Britain. Apparently, he says, obviously the guns are like banned over there, and like you don't see people shooting other people, but you see other ways like people do kill people, like running people over with cars. Yeah. Like that's how they like
stab people.
And they stab people. Like though he said like there's one case where some guy like ran a couple people over, got out of his car with a big ass machete, and started chopping people up, like hitting them, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
like happen. I mean,
people are crazy. They're gonna find a way to fucking do some shit like that, regardless of anything.
I remember someone bombed the Ariana Grande concert in Manchester all that while ago.
Yeah,
no, I heard the concert was bombed.
It was bombed.
It got bombed.
Oof. Anyways,
but yeah.
No, I mean one of the stuff that we can do, I guess, is like people hate talking about politics and gun control and everything.
Yeah,
but with how many
political though,
with how many guns we already have, if we put more, laws and regulations, I feel like it'll help a little bit. But it's ultimately, I don't know. There's just too many guns already.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't, do anything about it, but we can. It's just gonna be a huge pain in the ass for a lot of the, like the senators. And
the thing is, they're gonna lose a lot of money because the NRA makes a lot of money from like. The gun sales, and also like what they're doing here in our town, where they're buying back guns.
Yeah,
and this is just our town. Like if they do that across the nation, they're gonna lose so much money buying other guns. And what are they gonna do with like that? Those guns that they have, like they're gonna try to sell them to other countries. Like what are they gonna do with that? Because they're not gonna just lose money on it.
No, and that's pretty much what our local police is gonna be doing. They're gonna be doing a gun buyback, June 25th.
Which is cool because like they're not asking for like, identification, they're asking for a Ford car. Like just bring the gun, they'll buy it
off. No questions asked. So some people, unfortunately, they'll get stuck with a handgun or something, or they don't know what to do. Yeah. Whether it's like somebody in their family might have brought it in or something.
Yeah.
Or they just want to get rid of it. They're not going to ask you any questions. Or go ahead, drop it off. They'll actually give you $100, I think, for any handguns. Honestly, I don't even remember the numbers. It's going to be posted on their Facebook, I'm sure. Yeah. It was like either 100 or 200, and then it's like 600 or 500 for shotguns and semi-automatic rifles. But yeah, obviously, I don't think there's weapons that cost more than that too. But anything, just get them out, just out of the way, out of the reach of anybody who's irresponsible.
Yeah. I wonder what happened. Somebody like brought a bazooka. I was like, what the? They had to ask some questions.
We didn't prepare for this. Let's give you
$1,000.
$1,000.
like they had to like, where'd you get this? Like, I thought there was no questions asked.
Great grandpa brought it from Germany.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
But that's cool. They're doing that though. That's really cool.
Yeah, we'll see how that event turns out. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool for at least people to try to, relieve it and try to aid and try to do something about it at least.
Probably. What do you guys think about the Second Amendment?
What's the Second Amendment?
The right to bear arms.
Oh.
That's good. I like it.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think like now it's hard to like have that conversation now. But I do feel like somebody at work that's a super hard Republican. Like he loves Trump. Like he's a Republican through and through. And he just said, like, I want to own my guns, but I do understand that the Second Amendment was made at a time where the guns now didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the heavy artillery they have available now wasn't when they wrote that. So he understands. Like,
one of the arguments I always heard is that for the Second Amendment, it's like you always have the same firepower as the government.
Yeah.
So that they could never, like, control you. Like,
yeah. That's also a thing. But I guess, but saying
like, some people out there do think you should be owning tanks and grenades.
Oh my that's a little too much.
Yeah.
But
don't tell me you believe that way. No, I'm kidding. Everybody has the right to believe what they want. But yeah, it's crazy. We'll see what happens in the next year or so.
Yep.
I don't think if I would have a prediction, I don't think they'll cancel guns ever. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I mean, some cities tried.
Eventually, I feel like it'll take years, honestly. Yeah. Eventually, it'll happen. It's just, unfortunately, bigger catastrophes are going to have to happen.
And it's not like they need to ban guns. They just need to restrict.
No, they just need to restrict, sales. And they got to put more regulations on them. But, like I said, it's going to be hard for people. But as long as we start a change, it's going to slowly be easier to accept that, that kind of thoughts.
It just sucks, like, when you hear shit like, okay, this person threatened to do this before. Yeah. And like when that happens, I feel like they should ask, like, is there any guns in your household?
Yeah. And then especially if you're on a list and all that.
Yeah, especially if you're on a list and you say, like, he was a kid at the time, and then I feel like when something that happens, you go to the parents, like, listen, your son threatened to do this. I know you have guns in your household. If he does anything, you're going to get pinned for it. So you can keep it, but just be... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's harsh to blame the parents too.
I know. That's kind of like that's way extreme. I know that's way fucking extreme. Yeah. But they should be like at least like lock it up to some
responsibility or something. Yeah, I get it, but I don't know. Like I said, as long as we start change, some small changes, slowly. Yeah, well, I don't know. It'll take years before any kind of like that gun control.
And truthfully, it isn't like a political thing. Like, there's Republicans and Democrats that think there should, like, when shit like this happens, they do believe there should be some type of, like...
for the most part, I know the Democrats that do support gun rights, they just say, have everyone get a safe.
Exactly.
Lock them
Stuff like that, yeah.
Small have a registry of who owns them and all that. Like, right here in Illinois, when you need
checks on, like,
FOID card.
Yeah.
Like, that's a registration and all that.
FOID card.
And you got to actually learn about what you're buying and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and none of us are gun experts, we're not saying that we are, but there are like the whole private selling stuff. That whole section, I think, definitely does need to be regulated at least, just because it's so much easier to buy weapons like that. I mean, you guys probably seen that TikTok video, right, of the kid buying a gun? No, there was this one video. Yeah, no, it was like 13, I think.
Who's buying a gun?
So they made him, go try buy lottery tickets. They didn't let him. They let him try to buy some cigarettes. They didn't let him without an ID. Let him try to buy some alcohol, and of course, nothing with an ID. But then he goes to a flea market or whatever. Just goes to buy a long rifle, which is technically it is legal. It is legal with private sales.
They didn't ask for like a FOID card or anything?
Nope, because they don't require it.
Well, some states don't require it.
Yeah, and he was able to do it, and that's kind of shows the whole extreme of this is how easy it is for a kid to get into
it. That's fucking crazy. I'd never seen that.
It was a popular video like a couple of days ago, but
that's fucking wild.
Like I said, that's definitely something that needs to be regulated, but it's hard just for people to, I don't know, get change and everything, and they think we're going to be taking away everything. I don't know.
Especially, it's hard to regulate things too when there's more guns than people in this country. Yeah. That's crazy,
Yeah, we'll see. All right, I think that's pretty much a wrap.
Yeah, that's an hour, right?
A little bit over probably. Who knows? Whatever.
We covered everything on there. It was like,
episode 42 in the books.
All right, see you guys next week.
Yep.
All right,
it'll be June.